right, this is news that's just coming in from our sources in the Delhi police who are saying that Ranji player Baburao has been held for introducing bookie to Chandila. In fact, as we know, Chandila led the police team to his relative's place and to a cricket kit, in fact, where 20 lakh rupees was stashed and has been recovered. Let's get a confirmation from CNN-IBN's Arunodaya Mukherjee, who's been tracking the probe into this spot-fixing saga. Arunodaya, confirm to us first that another first-class cricketer has been held.
That's right, he's been detained. They're still not confirming an arrest, but yes, Baburao Yadav, someone who the Delhi police had been looking for, has now been detained and he's been put through sustained questioning as well. What we're also learning from the police is the fact that it was he who had introduced the fixer, one of the fixers, to Chandela, one of those fixers who in fact is currently in police custody. So in fact we were also telling you earlier on that it was Baburao Yadav, one of the other cricketers, who in fact also acted as a conduit, a person who acted as a bridge between the bookies as well as the players, and that's essentially what he has been now detained on charges for. It's likely that the Delhi police will effect an arrest sometime soon, but they still want to get a few clarifications. He's been detained from Delhi, and that is something that is going to be extremely crucial, because today is the fourth day of interrogation. His detention will certainly help the investigations as far as the interrogation of the other accused is concerned. And if the police is to be believed, Ananya, then it is this person who had introduced, again I repeat, it was this person who had introduced Chandela to one of the bookies identified as Sunil Bhatia, who currently is in police custody. So the links are really now being put together, and there are various people's names who've now been mentioned in the interrogation, and that's what the Delhi police is now doing, is trying to track down those people and arrest and detain them and eventually arrest them. This is something that we reported yesterday as well. Baburao Yadav was one of the people, along with Manish, someone who was also a former Ranji player who's currently been arrested and sent to 5 days of police custody. He's been interrogated. Along with him, Baburao Yadav was also appearing to be quite a strong link as far as his involvement in the entire conspiracy was concerned. But that's something that the Delhi police is now going to explore in greater detail.
Also, another confirmation coming in that some of those players have indeed been sent for voice sample tests.
That's right, and it's interesting because the players who have been sent to the CFSL for recording their voice samples are the players who we're learning from our sources were most active in their conversations with the bookies as well, in terms of arranging and in terms of agreeing to certain assurances that had been given by numerous bookies, and their voices are being recorded. In fact, we're also being told by sources in the police that voices of other players will also be recorded. This is just a preliminary process. They will be looking at this at priority, simply because it is essential, as I've been mentioning, because once the FSL report comes out, that becomes legally admissible in court as scientific evidence. So that would certainly help the police buttress their case at the prosecution stage. If I could also share a couple of more details which are now coming in from the police, is the fact that the recovery of the 20 lakh rupees that was made from Ajit Chandela's relative's house near Faridabad, a little beyond Faridabad in Palwal. It's also interesting because Ajit Chandela in fact had led the police after his confession to the police. He had led the police to that location, guided them through the house and told them that, look, this is where the money is, and it was found in a cricket bag, in a cricket kit bag. And the entire operation, as far as taking him from here to the place where the money was recovered till the point in which the money was actually placed in the hands of the police, the entire process has also been videographed, which is also extremely important as far as investigations are concerned. We're also learning, Ananya, if I could just continue to give you a few updates, is that the Delhi police has told the BCCI, interestingly, that they will be sharing complete details only once the probe ends. So as far as sharing too many critical details of the investigation are concerned, that's not happened between the Delhi police and the BCCI, as was claimed in that soundbite that you heard from the BCCI, that there is full cooperation with the Delhi police. These are some of the details that are now coming out, Ananya, in the investigations.